So I've been working on managing anger better. And what I found is that it is easier to manage anger when I focus on the other person. So the other day, my child did something that was against the rules that resulted in me being angry. The first step I did is I sent her to her room, because having discussion in that moment of heightened emotions wasn't going to work. So I sent her to her room. After that, I took a breath and I prayed for assistance, for help. And in that anger, what I realized is I was very focused on myself and how angry I was, how angry she made me. And then I thought, I didn't do this. I didn't do the action that resulted in breaking the rule. Why am I choosing to stay in this emotion that is not fun? It's not enjoyable. It's not peaceful. I know it's hurting my body. And so I took the focus off myself. I was still angry. I wasn't fuming. And then an interesting thing happened next, that I went into a place of curiosity and focus on her. And so I went in calmer and with curiosity. And so I asked, why did you break that rule? And she proceeded to explain, what happened and the way her mind was thinking, and how she knows that that thinking wasn't right because it goes against their values and all these different things. And I just listened to her walk through and understand better. And then at the end, she said, "Do you forgive me, Mom?" And right away I said, "Yes, of course." But then I was thinking about it after. And let's say I chose not to forgive her. Why would I choose not to forgive her? Well, the reason I would choose not to forgive her is if I was still really focused on myself and how angry I was and how much she made me angry. I would have been self-focused, selfish. It was easy to forgive because I didn't do the action. I was choosing not to stay in that emotion and hurt myself. I was still doing something about it that was productive, not harmful to me or anyone else. It's much easier to forgive from a place of selflessness than selfishness. So in this case, focusing on my daughter and her behaviors and trying to understand things deeper. And that was way more successful. And we moved through it quickly. So, and the other thing is, if we stay in that unforgiveness and we stay in the anger, we become very self-focused, right? Because you're thinking a lot about how angry and what the person did and da 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 da. And The danger with too much focus on the self and getting wrapped up in that is it can lead to depression because you can't see past yourself and you just get wrapped up in the same thing about yourself and what the other person did and da 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 da. And it's not healthy for us. That's what I've learned. That's been my experience. And of course, we're always growing and learning, and I'll learn something new tomorrow. But that one I'm pretty sure on. That one I'm pretty sure on. And I'm going to keep using it and putting it into practice because the other way does not yield me the same amount of peace.